And one of the things that you have to know when you're playing golf is the things that improve your execution happen before your execution. So that's called preparation and preparing to hit the right shot and making the right decisions. That all starts with using your rangefinder or your GPS to get the distance that you're trying to achieve. So if I look at this pin here, we're at about 110 yards away. And the other variables that I take into account when I'm preparing to hit a shot and choosing the right club is elevation, my lie, and if there's really any wind to speak of. So we're at 110 yards. It's a little bit uphill, so I might add 2 for that. That brings me to about 112. My lie is good. I'm in the fairway, so there's no issue there. And I do feel a little wind in the face, so I might add another 2 or 3 for that. So we're probably gonna play this about 115 in terms of distance. Now the next thing you have to assess is what's going on up by the green. On this particular green, we don't have any bunker, so there's no danger like that, but the pin is cut pretty far over on the left, and there's a slope off the green to the left, so left would be the miss that I want to avoid. So when I start to prepare for my shot, I have a 50-degree wedge in my hand. I know with the wedge I'm not going to have that much curvature, so I'm going to go ahead and take my flag and I'm going to move my target over by about 5 yards. I'm going to try and aim this 5 yards right of the pin. The reason for that is if I have a good shot, I'm about 5 yards right of the pin, I've got a nice flat putt. If I pull it a little bit, I'm just going to be closer to the flag. It's not going to move me so much to the left that I miss the green. And if I push it a little bit, I just have slightly a longer putt. But in all scenarios, I'm hitting the green. If you hit more greens, you're going to watch your scores come down real quick. So now that I've got that preparation in place, I know where I want to start this ball. I know what my target is. I'm now going to go through my routine. I'm going to make my rehearsals. I'm going to visualize the shot on where I want this ball to start and finish. Then I'm going to pick my intermediate target about a foot out in front of the ball, making sure I'm lined up the right way. I'm going to go ahead and get set, get my face square to that intermediate target. That's about 5 yards right of the pin. Get myself set. I like to do a little last waggle like this just to keep myself loose. And then hit the shot. So I did pull it a little bit, but the good news is I pulled it closer to the flag because I had a good plan. I'm a little left of the pin, probably about 6 or 8 feet, but I still have a putt at birdie, and we're gonna go up there and see what that putt looks like to see if I can make it. All right, so as I'm walking up to the green, I'm evaluating what I'm looking at up on the green. I'm trying to see what the overall slope is first and the topography of the green. I know over here on the left-hand side, we've got this slope coming down, so I know that I have a downhill putt. I'm also trying to evaluate the back to front because that's going to affect how this putt is going to break. I definitely see a higher back to this green, so I'm going to estimate this putt is probably going to be about a ball or 2 outside on the left. As I make my practice strokes, I'm looking at the hole so I can get a feel for the distance and get my speed right. Get set up. And the point here is always have a plan. The next time you go out and play, have a plan. When you do have that plan, your execution is going to improve. So make sure you prepare properly before you pull the trigger on your next shot when you go out and play.